Should be fine. Everything but hostile. Okay. There we go. Skipping a bunch of cutscenes. So for pretty much the entirety of the run, you'll see me walking diagonally, which is the reason I am playing on keyboard. If you're playing on keyboard, there is an interesting exploit where you'll just move faster if you press two keys at once, but if you press two keys at once, you can move in a straight line, so the camera is going to be awful for just the entire run. Deal with it. Okay, more tutorials. It'll get better after the first clip. The first clip is just a whole bunch of tutorial and then a whole bunch of walking around visiting your hometown. Okay. Kill whatever this is. Talking about tutorials. Cutscenes. More cutscenes. Okay. Another nice thing about the fact that we're playing New Game Plus is that we can carry our equipment from whatever our previous file we used as NG Plus setup, which means that besides just having ludicrous stats, we also have ludicrous items, which makes everything just a complete joke. You'll see me setting up a bunch of stuff. It boils down to we select the skills so that everyone has as much archer attack as possible, which is the magic used. Magic is AoE, deals the most damage in the biggest area. It's great for just wiping out entire battlefields. And for the Seraphim, we want the elemental resistance of the enemy to be negated, because that makes things a whole lot easier. So we're putting some skills in use for that. More cutscenes. And furthermore, we're going to be armatized for pretty much every fight as soon as we have the possibility. We'll cover that later. Which means that we're going to need a lot of BG, for which we'll be using a skill that gives us BG whenever we kill something. So we also have a bunch of those to just make sure we can keep being healthy. So that's the thing. More cutscenes! Yeah, this is a thing. More cutscenes. Nope, we're not checking out the discovery point because that loses time. And now we've added Alicia to our contrary to every other character we can play as, Alicia is completely worthless. For one, unlike every other character, she does not have equipment prepared, and unlike every other character, she has not had her stat set to 999, so I think they're a lousy 100 or something. On the other hand, she'll be leaving the party about an hour in, and afterwards she'll only return once. And by that point, we have everything we need to just kill them. I can't tell you how many times I've walked past this trigger because I'm walking faster than the cutscene expects me to. Okay. So we just brought a human into a place where no human should go, so I can't foresee any problems. Yes, detail. This game originally released for PS3, so the graphics are pretty much as up to date as you want. Okay, more doing absolutely nothing. More not walking properly. You're going to see me do that a lot, not walking properly. I'm mostly relying on the minimap to see where I'm heading because the camera is awful and I can't zoom out as far as I'm aware. But yeah, if it means we can go faster. Oh, yeah, I should probably just drink some water. More enemies! Yay! They'll die even faster. If I can actually jump. Yes, I have perfect aim, thank you. I do not miss a single attack ever. Thank you, Alicia, for doing something? Yeah, Alicia is about the only CPU that will actually get to do something, because once we reach the sewer slime splits, we just start dealing AoE damage that no CPU can keep up with. It's not yet a full battlefield wipe, but you'll see. Okay. More cutscenes. So the basic idea is we need to get Alicia out of Elysia, the town we are in, because we don't want humans to go with our magical seraphim beings, which are spirits of nature, I think? I'm not entirely sure on that one. Okay, but she left, so we're fine. Now we can tell Gramps that she left, and hopefully he'll be happy. Yeah, pretty much detail. Yeah, Saray will continuously keep saying that there is something nearby. That is because his support talent currently says point of interest detection. It takes time to put him on something else, so you'll just be hearing him say stuff the entire week. I am sorry, Willow. I am not able to. Because due to the way that this game is programmed, I think Bandai Namco did something due to which I cannot capture the window. I have to capture the screen. So the moment I click anywhere that is not in the game, I will lose game screen invalidating the run. So I will do that after the stream. Yes. Yes. Check W. Anyhow, we have... I forgot to split. Well, there we go. I should have split upon killing the thing. Yes, I technically have a run on camera that is world record, because the previous world record is old, and I don't think it was too serious. I haven't actually watched it. Maybe I should. But I do want to get a new run in, because the previous recording had some issues related to capturing the entire screen instead of just the game window. So I'd rather just also record this run. Just set a new world record, why not? Like, okay, when stepping, nope. Should probably be fighting stuff here. Next, yes. Defend, yeah. Something I will never do this entire run. Defend. Please, take the experience. Jeez, AI work. Do something. You have ranged spells, just use them. Okay. So, what are we doing actually? Not skipping a cutscene. Besides that, we after Alicia left, we went to fight some idiot, and we discovered that that idiot was planning on assassinating Alicia. And, well, we just can't let that happen, so we're just going after her to tell her that she's probably going to get assassinated. What? Jeez. Ah, yes. Well, we found where she would have been, but, well, nope, so we're now just following a dog. Dog is chasing the assassin. If I'm capable of playing this game, I will be able to go faster than the dog with full speed. Yeah, dog is slow. Let's not forget. Let's not forget to split this time. Sounds like a plan. Ah, there we have him. Yeah. Die. Okay. Yeah. If I play anywhere near decently, every single split could be a goal. This is amazing. You skip a cutscene, you walk a single step, and you get another cutscene. Also, yeah, I Not on a headset mic, unfortunately. So it's probably got to do with the fact that my voice is a bit ruffled. I should probably talk louder. Yeah, combination of things. Cool stuff. Yeah, talking louder helps. I'll try. Thank you. Okay, so we are now the second strongest person in the world, pretty much. We just pulled a sword out of a rock, and now we're strong. Also, I got a new party member. Yes, King of England, indeed. That is pretty much what they were going for, yeah. Considering this town is called Lady Lake, which it doesn't get much closer to Arthurian legend. Okay, please walk me to where I need to go, and then I can drink more water. No, I'd say there is a tooth fairy. I really think there is a tooth fairy. Okay, please tell me, like, something. Very cool. Now I can get food. So what just happened? We pulled the sword out of a rock, and the protector seraphim of said sword is now in our party, and she basically just told us, "Yeah, go travel and save the world." So I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and save the world. But before that, remember that girl we met in Elysia? Well, she drops a knife, and we might want to return that. Also, you need equipment. Yeah, that's mint. That's mint. That's more mint. Creepy. Also, you'll notice some of the characters wearing costumes. Because this is New Game Plus, I can just carry over the costumes from whatever save file I want. So, Teray doesn't normally have an advantage, nor a halo. So if you see a character that has weird clothing, they're probably going to join the party at some point. And there we have our turtle. Yes, give me the map. I don't care about it, but it's faster to do it. Ah, yes, walk through the door. Okay. Another gold, who would have guessed? Oh yes, a key. If I play well, I'm not going to open any treasure chests, so keys are useless. But we got one, so I don't know. Ah yes, interacting with the same door before we can use an item. This game starts very slow. Okay. And there we have another turtle. We're also not going to interact with any shops. We're just not going to interact much with anything, really. And now we're locked up. Well, too bad. Door won't open. Guess we're just going to have to commit arson for reasons. You know. There, okay. More cutscenes. Yeah, unfortunately we won't be seeing a lot of slimes. There's an entire dungeon dedicated to slimes, but it's entirely optional. And we skip literally everything that is optional. Also, yes, we're going to get sword now. Just kill the slimes. Thank you. Oh, come on. Just die already. Thank you. So we're going to be abusing that sword until we get a bow. Then we're going to be abusing the bow until we get fists. And then we're going to be abusing fists for the entire round. Save point. Also, we forgot to return the knife, so we maybe should return the knife. Yes, I know, there's a giant water wheel. Game starts to open up. I think during the free Eisen split things get better. So that's about 40 minutes into the run. Ah yes, walking even slower than just taking away my speed. have to talk to her from the back. Because the cutscene deems it necessary. Okay. Okay, so you may have noticed all of the dark particles flying around in the air. That is a substance that is called malevolence. So what malevolence does is it turns people and animals and trees and whatever lives or doesn't live in some cases even into horrible monsters that attack everything on sight. So we're now going to try to find the Seraphim to get rid of all that malevolence, to make sure that we don't get a bunch of annoying monsters running around in town. And we're basically going to be doing that for the remainder of the game. But they're going to force me to do it twice even. Also, you may have noticed the green wind. I can switch short. Yes. You may have noticed the green wind thingy that appears whenever that hopefully appears whenever I am walking. That is due to a talent called wind stepping, which means that whenever I kill an enemy or eavesdrop on a conversation in some town, I get the code of Windwalker, which makes me walk faster. And since we are trying to go fast and there is a lot of walking, I'll be trying to abuse that mechanic as much as I can possibly. I do not need that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much usual JRPG. I can't guess, I know. Oh, doesn't understand. Alicia, do something! Sheesh! At least try to engage an enemy. Also, yeah, usual JRPG shit. The story itself isn't that innovative, it's the characters that make this a fun game. The story is just, oh hey, we're the chosen one, we're going to save the world. And that's it. More fun. Okay. No, we were not intended to actually kill the zombies. Because we were intended to just wait for a while until one of our party members decides that it is a good time to show up. And now we have a bow, which is even more broken than a sword. Lineup, yeah. No, do not save. Saving takes time. Okay, and it's finally time to go do what the split says. Do not need that save point. What happened? Big snake. There we go. So far, big snake. I also don't think I needed that save point actually. So later we can start warping between save points, so I'm trying to make sure that I at least open up the right ones, but yeah, I haven't learned to route well enough. I know my English is terrible, and my grammar is even worse, but I don't need to open the world map. I don't have a proper world map because I'm not buying that. Sheesh. Okay, blessing. Okay, Hellion detection and nimble. So we have just found someone willing to get rid of all of the malevolence, and in turn, because we're on New Game Plus, we can activate a bunch of boons, which make it so that we walk even faster. And for my own comfort, I have also activated Hellion detection, which means as much as enemies will show up on the map. It would be optimal to not activate it for this region, but I kind of suck at seeing where I'm going, seeing that my camera is always messed up. So I'd rather yeah, thank you. I'd rather just not do that. Also, hello, Goose. Welcome. Welcome. You have missed absolutely nothing. Because this is all pretty much tutorial. Stop walking through me, please! Just push me already! Actually, nope, I cannot do this without activating the discovery points, damn it. Optimally, you would not interact with the bookcases and only with the water Miglio, but playing games optimally is hard. Ah yes, more walking. I said more walking. Thank you. Please! Please! I want water! Stop walking through me! Thank you! Yeah, we have to wait for this guard anyway, so we might as well let him push me. Unfortunately, I have no idea what actually causes him to push me and what causes him to go through me, so sometimes it works. Hello, Sandwich. Welcome. You have also missed barely anything. Okay. Yeah, so we've been invited for a dinner with important persons, and we straight up told them that, nope, go do something without me, and now they're mad. So we're just going to shoot a bunch of guards. If I can aim properly. Nah, decent enough. And now we're going to hit the palace, aided by the help of a bunch of assassins of all things. Because why not? The same assassins that tried to kill the princess over there. That is actually a cutscene I should skip. Yeah, assassins think they're fast, but due to the fact we're walking faster than intended, there's a lot of things that are not fast enough. That's not an item. Please just open the door! It's not that hard, just push the button. And here we have our next snake, because, I don't know, for some reason, game likes snakes. And now we're back where we were a while ago. And we're going to flee Eisen, apparently, which means... No, nope, first go to the end.
ここは確か転移見聞録に。
Yep. Okay, so we're going back to where we fought the snake, because that snake destroyed a bridge, and we kind of need to get to the other side, so... going to check up on how the repairs of the bridge are doing, are going. Use English. English is difficult. Oh no, there's no bridge. Also, the cutscene could not be skipped. More talking. Hello. Good morning.
Alicia.
Cool. Okay, so the bridge is dead, and we need to get to the other side. And we also need to get goods over to the other side, so we can't just teleport over the bridge, which we totally would. Like, Miglio, our water seraph, could just teleport us over there, but instead we're going to try to find a way to fix the bridge. Also, we're going to wait, because we're not intended to win this battle, so we cannot win this battle. Ah yes, another battle. Can you tell they are becoming a new party member at some point? I think that's not... yeah, we didn't kill anything. So, what the game exactly defines as a battle when it... is about boss battles is a bit fake, so sometimes with stepping does regenerate and sometimes it doesn't. Black. I think this was officially. Yeah, this was officially a battle. Just going further up the mountain. Oh, I lost time on the previous clip? Bad. So even though we could probably win this battle, we're forced to flee, unfortunately. Too bad. Huge gold, nice. So that dragon is the brother of... Ah yes, that is also a thing. I have skipped so many battles. That dragon is a major plot point that is completely optional, so we're going to ignore it and never see it again. But it is the sister of, it is the brother of one of the party members that we will obtain right now, pretty much. Yeah, thank you, I know how to switch outfit. So, we just got a new party member, which is objectively the most broken party member. Oops, I missed the equipment on Lila. Oh. I'll just exclude that. You needed the other thing. You needed this. You needed this one. This one. This one. And yeah. Nah. Well, I have no idea. Spirit body is different. Partner blah blah. Character thing. Step divinity. Chain blast. Quick banish. Ah, good enough. I don't know what half of those do. I don't really care about what half of those do. That's the better word. Yeah, that is another battle that you are allowed to lose. Yeah. Battles won't really be getting any more difficult anytime soon. I think maybe things in the final dungeon of the game might withstand a single hit. Definitely not 2. Everything's dead in 2, even if they resist it. Choosing no there skips a cutscene and the diamond box, so we just go for the cutscene. More cutscenes. And we build a bridge. Or at least enough of a bridge. Oh, shoot, I should not have clicked on that. So this town succumbed to a terrible, terrible plague, which is caused by that drake over there, which is notably not a dragon. Briefly, of course. And we're going to have to do something about it, because we can't have big, strong, mean creature thingies running around. That's... We kind of want the plague to end. So we're doing some side quests to apparently weaken the drake, and then we're going to bring it down afterwards. She should sanctuary to fix that. Okay, nice. Didn't miss any of those floating heads. I have done that before, and it is annoying because we're walking very, very slow. There is no conversation to eavesdrop on, so wind stepping will not activate, which is annoying. Hello, welcome. I'd almost say you missed something, but yeah. The heart was not low. Ooh, scary painting.
気味の悪い落書きだ。血で描いたみたいな。
We're just trying to get through here. There's nothing much. We know that there is some powerful malevolence coming from this museum, but we currently do not know what it is, so we're just exploring it, and per usual the boss is at the end, because this is a JRPG. Can't put a boss at the beginning of a dungeon. Ah, lost Stamina that must be walking back. That is a shame. On the other hand, we're on 140 ahead. There's so much time save everywhere. Okay, so we have fixed 3 problems, and now the Drake should be weaker. So we'll just shoot it down. and the town should be safe.
スレイ、大樹のもとへ行ってくれ。
ここだな。集中力。やったー、ドラゴン。
Yep. Yep. Okay, punching plant problems. Cool. We'll go to the inn again because this game really loves forcing you to go to the inn. Anyhow, we have also unlocked someone trying to cleanse the malevolence for this town, so we'll be going faster again. And I can hopefully not bump into every single enemy. Though you may have noticed that the malevolence is not actually gone, even though we seemingly restored the blessing that should cleanse all of the malevolence from the area. So we're going to fix that right now. There's still an annoying plant in the neighboring forest that spreads malevolence and is currently blocking the domain of the guardian. Oh shoot, I want to play with it. I need to play with that now. Typical JRPG dungeon, there's rocks blocking the path that we cannot break until later. So we're going to have to take the long way around. Oh, come on, lost a second? Damn. Too bad. Talking about teleportation. Oh, shoot. I missed a second. That is bad. I should have activated one more second. I will do that. I cannot navigate this town, geez.
周囲に何かありそうだぞ。
Okay. And we'll be stopped in our tracks again, because why not?
どうした？
There is a war going on. Very annoying.
スレイさん、
I'm
そうい
first
えば
going to
ショーの
activate a
鍵
save point
そうだっ
because
た。
I
ネイフトさん
need
に
that
返さな
save
いと。
point for later. Okay. There's a war going on, but we'll deal with that after we get our mandatory
ネイ
glitch,
フト
which just involves walking back and forth to the sanctuary. So, what we just picked up was an Iris Gem or Earthen Historia. I think there's 15 in total, not entirely sure. And about two-thirds or three-quarters of the way in, we need to collect them all. So, it's just a matter of when do we grab which one to not make it lose tremendous time.
消えてた。
That is unfortunate. I do not have windstepping. I think it is worth
ここは
getting
確か
windstepping for this. Yeah, probably.
浄化完了。
Also, this is the point where Alicia permanently leaves our party, except for a single battle near the end of the game.
どんなクリスタルやるなミクリオ。
I think I missed the save point here. That's too far. That's a problem. Maybe activate it later. Yeah, I think I can activate that later.
来たか。ルーカ。
Okay, so there's a war, and we, as one of the strongest persons in the world, of course must get involved, because otherwise, I don't know.
とくと仲間呼ぶわよ。
Unfortunately, the commander of one of the armies, the Highland army, kind of forces us to fight for their side, which, when you're one of the strongest persons in the world, doesn't bode well for the opponent. Which leads to really unfair battles, which is something we definitely do not. So instead, we'll just be trying to end the war, so that nobody wins, and they still haven't lost, because the condition is that they wouldn't lose the war, which they have done, technically.
怒りたくもなるでしょうね。
Yeah, more war. Oh no.
あの人。
So, we stopped the war. Unfortunately, we have this nonsense, which is pretty much also the strongest person in the world, only they are trying to kill me.
みんな踏ん張ってくれ。
Not this one, we'll get to it later. Oh wait, I just have to wait. Never mind.
あれをやる気か。ああ、カムイに使う力をこの剣に注ぐ。
Well, this was just another tutorial battle. I am bleeding time. What is happening? don't care about that save point. It's not like we can ever use it. That save point is literally blocked for like 90% of the game. No, it's this dude that is annoying. And he beats us. And we get to the absolute slowest portion of the game. I don't know how long of a walk this is. I just know it's long. It's boring, unfortunately. Luckily, we'll never have to do this again. There we go. Luckily, the remainder of walking is a cutscene, so we can just skip it. And here the game expects us to go slower than she does, but yeah. Nope. Oh, come on. Stop walking through me. And this is the final checkpoint.
メイビーおじさん。
久しぶりだな、お嬢。
First I have a few cutscenes because we just lost. And they really want to drive home that we just lost.
今、古代語で書かれた石碑が見えたぞ。この先が。
Oh, that is not actually... Okay. Leave. Yeah, take a rest.
Dezel.
Okay, we're not here, and another. Just a quick control, of course. Don't worry, we'll be talking to wolves in a minute. Case in point, we're talking to wolves now. Snakes? Yep, snakes. I'm still not sure whether this battle is on a timer or just on how many snakes you kill. I'm pretty sure it's on a timer, but that is.
ダメだった何してんのその土ぼこりがなんかよく
Unless we have... Yeah, we have a checker. Nice. Okay, so we went from hitting everything that is a bit in front of us to just hitting everything. From now on out, this is pretty much the only attack I'll be using for the remainder of the run.
まだ騒いでるやっぱりなんかあるのなんもじゃあ今お化けと戦ってるのはい気にしないことにしました
Cool. That's that problem fixed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that battle's on time, but...
スレイ大丈夫なの
ロゼ近づいちゃダメだ俺は大丈夫だから他を見てみて
ごめんなんかさすがに反省
That puzzle is awful. There's absolutely no indication as to what is the right one. What is the right order. You just have to guess until you get it.
開きましたわ
Oh, this is another step. Let's see.
何
ロゼ逃げろ推進小術に弱い術で攻めよう達人道を切り開く
Okay. Get no comment.
私たちの持つ属性では効果が見込めなそうどうするのくたびれるのは嫌よ
分かってるんだけど
And this is yet another enemy that just refuses to die for story reasons. Also, there you go, Rose.
無理に突っ込むなもう少しの辛抱だなあとにかく時間を稼ぐえどうしたテゼルがライラの陪審に何
Oh, come on. At least make an attempt at getting hit. Annoying. Thank you. Only things that... Ah, this is awful.
随分うん ロゼ
I should be ahead by so much more by now.
うんデゼルが
何かよ
Anyhow, you may have noticed the split name Useless 1 and Useless 2. Rose and Dazzle just joined our
言って
party.
おくことがある
Dazzle is entirely useless, and we will be using Rose for one entire fight, which is the second phase of the final boss. Any other instance will just be using Saray with whatever Seraphim we assign. Also, they might need equipment, even though I don't give them. Because they will force themselves into my party. They will force themselves into my party. You got a ring, suspicious, and you got some daggers. Order doesn't matter. I do not get a ring, and skip this. These are already fine. And another collectible. Only, I don't know, way too many to go. Wrong side. There it is. I don't fancy fighting everything. That's a fine thing. Is there anything over here? Cooking murder. Ah, great. Let's forget that. Nah, the problem with Dazzle and his successor Zavid is that they have no good area of effect attacks. And since we do not care about damage, the only thing we care about is how much we can kill fast. Hello. Yeah.
まさか天族と旅することになるなんてね。
まあ、よろしく頼むよ。
よろしくはいいけど、声だけとか怖いんだってば。
Yeah, I unfortunately had to just give up on the windstepping because there was no enemy nearby. I'll just get some new stacks and last bell.
そう、ラストンベル。有名ですわよね。商人と職人が集ま。列に並び。
That cutscene is amazing. It's a shame you don't get to see it. So what happens is that a knight of the Roman Empire, Sergei, interrogates us because we're a strange party. Most definitely a strange party. So Rose comes up with the lie that Sorey and Rose are married. And for the entirety of the game, Sergei honestly believes that they're married, which is complete nonsense, and leads to very funny moments. Also activating the save point here because of pretty much the only thing that can be called a skip this entire run, which is skipping a single event trigger to make sure we can grab peacock feathers faster. And that would be I should stop losing time. I'm supposed to set a world record. Sheesh. Oh, you need to speak from the back. Meet with Sergei and Grindor. You, to you, thank you. So, we'll be using this save point to skip across one save point to make sure that we don't get a trigger for an event that places another event in the forest that we need to go to. I don't think I needed that save point. Also, yeah. this game really messes your party up pretty much every major battle. So I have to reset my party every now and again.
グランドシェイター
Yeah. I need to go there at some point, so another save point there.
うわ雨だついてない別にスレイの中は濡れないしそれ取り付いてるみたいで怖いけどちょっとずるいこの雨寒すぎ
Ah, damn, there's no enemy here. Ah, too bad.
もう怖いっていうかうるさいてか天族も普通にくしゃみするんだね
大きいなこれが
そうグリーンウッド大陸最大の都ペンドラゴですわ
It's still a game, so the city isn't that big. I think we're pushing to go. So, if we were just walking, it would be faster to go the other way, because that saves a loading zone. But I'm hoping I can get a wind step trigger by going this way, which might make up for that. I have never timed loading zones. I have never timed anything. I'm just guessing. It's generally a good idea to have wind stepping active. And wind stepping from eavesdropping is the best wind stepping, since fighting encounters takes time.
だなちゃんとやれてるのかな他人の心配してる場合じゃないと思うけどまさか暗殺依頼があったのか
どなたをロゼさん一人で
Oh, quick note, Rose is an assassin. I think I forgot to mention it when she joined our party. Rose is just a fully trained assassin, working with a person that pretty much can't even kill anything.
皇様って戦争を起こすような人なのか
セルゲイ
Take
さ
a
んの
look at it.
話とは印象が違いますよね
大国の指導者だよ一筋縄じゃいかない男なんだろうね
あっさり入れちゃったここは一般市
最高さすが教会神殿間違いなくアスガード流星期の建築物だな
関心もいい
Yeah, so we're trying to read that tomorrow, but unfortunately, even if it were written in a language we could understand, it's coded. So, guess we're going to have to find the Pope, because they're the only ones that can read it. Unfortunately, the Pope is kind of just gone, just vanished.
消えた何これ
レイムの衣だ隠れて練習してた術だろすごいな話は後騎士団島まで逃げるんだ
I didn't think my splits were anything acceptable. I should be way more than
やばよ
What? Okay, that's not how that is. Well. Lines, left, love. Okay, nice gold. That's the move that we never need, actually. Okay, so we're going to look for the Pope because we kind of need them to decipher the monolith, because the monolith tells us how to beat Big Bad Final Boss. Which, reminder, beat is pretty bad. For some reason, this bubble makes me invisible, which allows me to walk past the lizardmen on the rooftops. That is a save point that I should use to warp, probably. I should not be a giant idiot.
この辺だっけ？なんとか地底道って。
カンブリア地底道ね。凱旋総会の南のはずだ。
To those that have spotted where we actually warped to, it was a malevolent crucible, Sanjiva, which are completely optional. All malevolent crucibles do absolutely nothing besides give you a few items and a bit of XP. They are intended to be used as a training ground for a single character, for a single crucible use, which I've been doing pretty much the entire run.
本当に通り抜けられるのかな。
心配ない。
I did not intend to kill you. Well. I do not like ghosts. They're invisible. Come on! I don't want to fight you. Currently making our way to yet another of the numerous mandatory collectibles, because we're in the vicinity now and we will never be in the vicinity again.
ここは確か転移見聞録に。
Why should I like this?
鎧ムカデは攻撃グランドシェイカー。
天族として力をつけた。あれ、大地の記憶じゃないか？
There we go. Number Pick it up! Jeez! How hard could it be to just pick up a stone?
無理強いはできないけど、いろいろ引っかかるな。もっと情報を集めるべきだ。
Now we could walk all the way back to the entrance of the cave, but that would take time. This way. Running into random enemies also takes time.
出口が近いよ、多分。
Guess I don't need that save point. Oh, I am bleeding so much. $40 on that split? Oh boy. What am I doing? There will be a lot of time save coming up still. Yeah. Let's use some of them later. Split will have quite a bit of time save. And I seem to remember that the mid-game of the previous run went pretty well, actually. This way.
答えはあの遺跡にあると思う。
だな。
We can now punch rocks.
すげえ威力。
そう。こいつまさか。
Oh, seriously? Why did you put Nucleo in the party again? That's here, that's here. Thank you. The problem with being fast is that you're fast, so talking or interacting with things is just difficult. Case in point, we'll be going into the Fire Shrine, and similar to what we did way earlier in the game in the Aqueduct, I can't use the save point. We're going to have to light a bunch of torches. I hope that I will be able to light them within a reasonable amount of time.
もしかすると大発見かもしれない。興奮して体が熱くなってきた。
Wrong button. Kill something. Not having wind speed is just very, very slow. One was yeah, okay, that's cool.
行くぞミクリオ降りるからに触るとやけどすレイルストローム
And these torches had to be lit from the correct side, which with a lot of speed is very difficult. It's very nice with these two. I did not move. Why did you not accept that the first time? It's this one, isn't it? Burn. Jeez, come on, burn. That's 4. Okay, coming up on the boss of this area. Which is that thing. Which for some reason we're not allowed to beat before we touch the 4 thingies, more or less. Okay. Thank you! Just kill it already! There. Am I able to work within this dungeon? Yes! I did not do that last run, that says it empty time. Oh, that's the safe. What? I did not activate the other save point? What? Why did I not activate the other save point? Never mind, that's losing time. Teleporting to where you're already at. Why did I not activate this save point? Whatever. Okay, Shrine Church. So we just found the Pope, and we did not need to bring him back to. That is left in belt. That's not right though. We do not need to bring him back to the fountain because he just memorized the entire thing. However, he's also not going back to his responsibilities, so that's our problem now. Which means we'll be fighting another snake. But I'm afraid this was a decent split in the PB, so don't know about saving time. That might save me some time.
見張りもいないとか罠っぽすぎるね。
けどこれなら思いっきりや。
Yep, most definitely a trap.
あからさまに罠だな。けど隠し扉ってワクワクしちゃうよ。
Ah, get me in this door. But before we do anything, we have to go through a dungeon. Bit of walking. Ah. Okay, nice. Now avoid absolutely everything. There is no reason for me to be. Yes, time loss. Give it. Give it to me. But we have found all of the keys, so we can just finish the dungeon now. Continue our streak of ignoring absolutely everything else. If all things go well. Oh, come on! Don't you dare! That was awful. That was truly, truly awful. Man, I'm still ahead. That's not pretty. It's not pretty.
そう、もっと強くなりたいの？
何も言ってないだろ。
バレバレ。
ここは確か転移見聞録に。
Oh. Okay. Please eavesdrop before losing the stack. Yes, thank you. Quickly turning around for side quests to get another land or that. No.
さて、試練の神殿をどうやって探すか。大まかな位置はティンタジェルの壁画でつかめるけど。
ぶっちゃ。だけ。
Right.
試練の遺跡。まさかこの子はメイルシュトローム。
Pick up the gem. Thank you.
さっきの。
Now go to the peacock. Okay. Don't need the save point. We will never be going back here. And this is where, due to avoiding an encounter in less than an hour ago, a little less than an hour ago, 3/4 of an hour ago, something like that, we avoided an event that would take up way more time than senselessly warping 3 meters would take. And I lost everything again. I'll get new wind stepping. Hello, people.
ロゼは結構
We will need the feather of that specific peacock later in the run. Now we will go to here.
怖い顔してたわね。ペンドラゴを出た時。
仇がいる町だからな。
I'll just take the next bird. Birds are annoying. They fly.
手加減は氷馬の手加減は氷馬の瞬間移動スタンスちょっとスタンスずいぶん直球でグランドシェイカー
At least I got the maximum amount of wind speed. Not with the extra battle though. Okay, so in a second we'll be coming up to the second trial, the trial of Earth. If I can find an enemy to remind me. The trial of Earth, which is structured in a weird way, where the first thing we will do is beat the boss, and then we'll beat the dungeon. Because for some reason you have to beat the dungeon even if you already beat the boss. Also, the split is garbage due to the extra battles and the messing up. I am still green, but bad.
もう面倒でも手は抜かないわ。面倒でもね。面倒だけど。
So we will first be finishing this dungeon, which involves walking around a bit, smashing pillars. And yes, they specifically made it so that I don't think there's a way you can hit both of the pillars at once. Don't lose wind speed. Apparently we're fighting slimes. Now, for the boss we killed. Trying to get out of that circle is just the hardest thing in the world. We go to we will now be returning to where we once started, where we have not gone due to a war that we stopped, but unfortunately we ended up at the other side of the battlefield and we couldn't find a way to get back. We don't want to go through the battlefield, so instead we'll just be bypassing everything through this cave. Yes, we also ignore monoliths. They are entirely optional and they present battle tips, which are not at all useful to us. Because the only battle tip we need is just spam Earthquake. So now we're back in the ruin where we fought the plant. This time though we can break rocks. So we just skip half of the dungeon. And then do the other half because we need to get a collectible. Yet another one of those numerous collectibles that we need. No, don't dump into the bird. Odin, nice. Talk about it, nice. Ah, damn. And there we have Alicia again. And the bridge. We, however, do not care about the bridge and will just warp over. Legendary. I did not do the thing in the sanctuary. Okay. Never mind, I guess. We will now be doing a side quest that involves us walking after a child for like 2 minutes. So, yeah, not much to talk about.
ロゼ、さっき言ってたスリが減らないわけって？
取り締まる側が見逃して時々上がり巻き上げてんの。そんで用済みになったら和訳への点数稼ぎに捕まえて牢屋行き。さっきのはきっとそれね。
そんなことが。
はい。いいか、でかいもの狙うんじゃないぜ。金か宝石だけ狙うんだ。本当にそんなのあるわけ？同志ってのがなんかしたみたいでさ、水道に寄付とか結構入ってんだって。へえ、司祭は子供に甘いし楽そうじゃん。やばくなったら泣きゃいいんだ。
And we're walking after kids again.
なあ、
And again, the game did not expect us to be this fast, so.
これが子供の言うセリフか。
時代の闇。
あの子たち、汚れがほとんどない。
子供の無邪気さは
We can actually just get pushed forwards by them.
そんなところね。
That choice is entirely irrelevant and they will get reported anyways. I have no idea why it's even in the game. Yikes. I should have split when I picked up the gem. Which means that it's about a second gold. That's irrelevant. And now we have yet another side quest. This side quest is the entire reason we have to pick up the peacock feather. So this lady tells us that Alicia has gone on somewhat of an investigation, and now we're just following her trails and arriving at the same conclusion at some point. Marlin. Oh, yeah, you're another guy. This dude wants a peacock feather for some reason. So, there we go. Aqueducts. And for some reason, they dropped the gem on the ground. Come on, skip the cutscene. And we'll now be going to our next shrine to pick up the third of the 4 elemental powers. And I'm losing wind stepping that. The conversation blocked any eavesdropping. Well,
大丈夫ですわ。痛くありませんから。
this shrine is interesting for a number of ways, for a number of reasons. First one is that the execution is a thing. So the entire idea is that you use your invisibility cloak to avoid some eyes. However, if they do see you, they take you all the way to the beginning of the dungeon. And there are 2 teleporters that will take you back up once you reach them. Case in point, we'll see one right there, so that the backtracking isn't surge. But that's still very annoying. Next to that, just looking for the eyes can be very much of a pain. Get me through the door. Thank you. Do I need to go here? Yes. But at least you have good music. Door, please. Yeah, this is the most annoying room in the dungeon. Especially if you still have a few stacks of wind speed. Because walking in a bubble is slow, but getting caught would waste literal... I think it would waste at least a minute if you get caught on the top floor. It's generally... Then we get this room. And then we kill an elephant. Oh, come on! I needed that for wind stepping. Oh wow. This game. So, enemy spawns. Yes. They sometimes just don't. They sometimes just don't spawn and replace themselves with something else somewhere else. I have no idea why. It is a thing. And this is the second most annoying eye in the room, in the dungeon, which probably catches almost everyone right before they enter the dungeon and beat the final boss of the dungeon. The only boss of the dungeon. This dude. Nah, that's him. Cool.
もうやめて。人を救いたいのは分かったから。
氷魔を、最悪を、汚い人間を切る力。
人間を？こいつは。
俺は、汚れを生むすべてを切り払う。
世界全部を切るつもりだったんだ。それが、アシュラが氷魔になった理由。 正解だよ。
この声は
So we were supposed to figure out why this dude became a hellion. He originally was a shepherd like us, but that's optional, so we don't do it. Also, I am losing a hell of a lot of time to my PV.
としてアウトロ
アシュラと契約した天族だったの。
Probably due to the poor
俺と
pickpocketing split.
みんなみたいな関係だったの。
Thought I'd have a longer break. Oh well. At least those eyes are good for getting you back down.
ミクリオさん、スレイさんが。
多分アリーシャのことだ。一人で悩むなって言いたいけど。
どうすべきか私たちに。スレイ、アリーシャのことは気になるけど、元気だぞ。
ああ。
Let's picture.
ともかく
Now moving on to our fourth and final trial. And on the way, we're picking up a few save points, which we're going to need later.
熱でもあるんじゃない？
And yes, that weird bunch of numbers and letters is in fact my wind temple split. I just can't remember the solution.
手加減は氷馬のスレイに。ロークファーマーで、この氷馬に。
ちょろいぜ。
On the other hand, because I can't remember the solution, it was awful in the PV, so that's fine safe. I want to go into there later. First need to get a trigger so that the collectible actually spawns. And that save point was also one we're going to use later to plug it up with that. Can I get this? I'm wrong, ain't I? No, I need this. Thank you. I will be returning here later. How did I lose time here? I am curious, how did I lose this much time? How did I... What? Yeah, sure. Guess I'll just have to make it up in the temple itself. What? I'm going to look at my PB.
まさに試練場だね。
こんなものが試練か。ぬるい。
So, we'll just be climbing a 9-floor long tower, and the first 4 floors are nothing, or the first 5 even. A whole bunch of teleport a bit. Getting introduced to these things which make gates go up or down. I'll fight one of them. So that enemy, which basically behaves as any old cargo, has to spawn first before you can kill it. It's some enemies just have very weird spawning behavior or fighting behavior. Birds to the first swoop down. Which means you can just walk right through them without them encountering you. But... okay. You don't actually have to do anything on this floor, which I discovered last run and will save probably 30 seconds. 7. Okay.
デーゼル、違う返し方しないとずっと続くよ。
Not fighting you, I still have enough wind cutting. Okay, up to floor 8. And this is the only really interesting part of this dungeon. Floor 7 and 8 are interconnected in an interesting way to make it so that you have to first hit this thing, then go to floor 9, then go back to floor 8, and then go to floor 9 and finish. That's useful. Okay. Not hitting a door saves a lot of time, as you can imagine. The animation for the door popping up or down is long, very long. Okay, that's the door we actually wanted to go down. So now we can try to get back out of here. Yeah. Not interested in the save point yet, because we'll be going back for it anyways. It's the easiest way to escape the tower. You don't want to go all the way back down and take forever. Unfortunately, did lose wind speed a bit too early. Cutscenes.
こいつをやっつけなきゃ。
Do I have... Nope, I haven't yet. Oh, then we'll just do it this way. That's better. And we're 20 seconds green again. We're going to be even more green again because on the next 2 splits I have been a giant idiot in the PB and warped to the wrong place. More than once. So instead we're going to the forest. So the thing is that there is a trigger here that you first need to get, and I kind of forgot about it, which meant I had to go all the way back. Oh, that is not a good thing. Thank you, Rose. Dazzle, get out. Dazzle is just entirely useless. It's not even funny. Every other seraph has some amount of area of effect with actual area of effect. Dazzle has one thing that just doesn't even work half the time. Yes, Edna. There is indeed a lot of gold laying around. It's also completely worthless. Talking about birds first having to go down before you can kill them. They're not the most optimal enemies to fight, but walking towards north would have probably been slower. Please tell me I have Lila, I have... yeah. Okay, cool. He gave us a gun, which we will be using shortly. And even though we slept, it is now nightfall. And we're going to see an old friend, whom we meet twice already, back at the beginning of the game. And now we're just going to beat him a million times. And we're going to do another cinematic boss fight that really isn't about the difficulty. Okay, that was the phase that you're actually somewhat... I'm pretty sure this is just trying to survive. The previous phase was the only one that actually did something. Yay! The cutscene ended. Now we can do more cutscenes. Come on, skip. And skip this one. And skip this one. And there's 4? I thought there were 3. From we cannot do anything, we now go to we will not do anything. So, yeah, we'll just wait until Bezel kicks in. There we go. I can skip this. I did not know that. Okay, cool. Definitely skip this. Yeah, just rest. Not interested. And we're going back to Levens, which I might have also forgotten in the video. Program basic. Ooh. There's absolutely nothing here, and we probably could have seen that last time, but nah. Time to go to every hunting ground. Because that's where we actually find Heldolf. And not unlike the first time, we will get absolutely obliterated.
見せてみよどうし。
来ますわ。
We'll just empty his HP full and then go away for a while. Kill him again. I said kill him again. Thank you. And now we're just going to wait. Now I'll use one of these first. Now we're just going to wait. Let him kill us. Make an attempt at failing. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now we can fight this thing. Oh, Rose did something. And we're moving on. We have unlocked the next part of. Oh, gold, nice. We have unlocked the next part of the game, which is collecting all of those collectibles. We kind of need them right now. Unfortunately, there's about 1 million more, so going to do like half an hour, I think, of collectible collecting. Fighting enemies we don't want to be fighting. Maybe actually look at what I'm doing. Should we be able to make it to the octopus? Oh, yeah. Yeah, please. Thank you. We need that for later. At least I think we do. Might be able to skip that one. I have never tried it and it would be time lost to get back for it. Why did you just ignore my attack? So, killing him is easier than walking around. I don't know if faster necessarily. A lot of the enemies decide to be immune, that's for sure. Okay, we need the save point for later. Now I can make our way to Logrin, where we actually get the quest to find all the collectibles. Yeah. No, you don't. Annoying bird. First place we're going to go to is Drago, where we need to clean up some unfinished business. For one, ignoring that star, because we've already spoken to a similar star on the bridge, which does the exact same thing. This is the trigger to the ruins we walked by a long while earlier, so we'll go there in a minute. I need not go in here. I should go over here. Yes, thank you.
夜を待って調べてみよ
なんか引っかかるな。
う。何かって？
なんかだよ。うまく言えないんだけど。ミクリオが怒るときってさ、大抵スレ絡みだよね。
So we're off to catch yet another Hellion. For some reason. It has killed a bunch of people. So we should probably nullify it. Or neutralize, rather. I should have gone the other way. Whoops. Too bad. I hope my wind speed lasts. Wind speed lasts.
例の殺人鬼か。なんで教会に？ここは確か転移見聞録に。あんなにた。
Okay, now we're getting back out of the church for yet another cutscene. Okay, apparently you can pause the game before. Sure. Now we're going back inside the church because I think this is the closest save point that would allow us to warp. And if you go to Gaffer's Ruins. Which is the last gesture. Ruins.
De, どの辺なんだ？洞石を見たのか？
ごめん、そこまで聞かなかった。あいつらとあんま話したくなかったからさ。
仕方ない。
Ah, shoot. This is not a hole. It is a hole. Where am I going? Oh, okay, yeah. Don't know. Going to punch the wall. And instead of crackling the wall, it makes the wall magically disappear. Just moving to the end of the dungeon. Don't have to fight a boss this time. Just go pick up the gem from the ground. And for some reason it only spawned after we talked to the people back in Tendo. Got in here. So back to Gododin, where we met folk who helped us use the monolith that we could not reach because it was ciphered. Apparently he succumbed to an illness, and we presume that it is due to a Hellion in the neighborhood. So we'll just kill it. As we've been doing with most Hellions. And then we don't actually bother restoring the health of the village chief because the gem is dropped by the boss and not by completing the story. Yeah, we'll be having 3 more splits of just running around the world trying to collect these gems, and then we'll go back to actually progressing the story and trying to finish the game. I don't think there's something like that. Nope, it won't. Okay, so the normal gimmick with this tiny leech would be that you can only approach it if you do it silently, so you would need Rose's stealthy feet talent. But yeah, that's just the standard talent Rose comes with, so there's no need for us to change it. She doesn't have any other good talents to change it to, so by doing nothing, we figured out a puzzle. I should find a way to carry this wind speed, because this is slow. Carry the wind speed to the leech instead. Okay. Do not need that save point. You need this. Gorgon. Ah, don't forget the gem. Kill the thing to get the gem, then actually get the gem. It's not difficult. Okay, now we're off to fight a big elephant. Making a quick warp back to Logren. And then that elephant. And then we'll be finishing off the bunch of this bunch of collectibles so we can finally move on. We have to talk with Egil here first. And now I can go. There might be a way to mess up the internal order so that Egil spawns the first time, but I have not looked into that. Anyhow, we have yet another one of the Guardians cleansing malevolence. So for the first time in a while, I can actually see where my enemies would be. What I do with that information is still questionable, but there was an attempt now. Stop walking in my path. I do not want to fight you. That gets the wind speed back up. Hopefully till the end of the dungeon. Probably till the end of the dungeon. Maybe. That save point is just completely useless. After we beat this boss, we have to walk out the normal way for story reasons. Which is exactly what we're doing. We're just leaving the forest. Then we're collecting one final collectible and move on with the game and be near the end game. So Save point travel. Get a bunch of lore dropped onto us. There you go. You saw a man-eating goblin. You saw a gem-eating goblin. Also fine. I will not make it to the goblin. I've made this mistake. It is usually better to fight than to let wind speed run out. Although for this short distance, a bit step. Room or administer. Yeah, where did it go? There it is. Yep, that is indeed the final one. So, we're done collecting a lot of collectibles now. So we can enter in for the final one. And continue the game. Stop another war, and then stop the end of the world. I have no idea. I split early for that. I can almost go back to the video. Also, yes, this is about 5 minutes of me doing absolutely nothing.
進んでみましょうかね。
反対の反対。なんか人が集まってる。
本当だ。
将軍、こんな生活をいつまで続けさせるつもりだ。
ハイランドの侵攻から守っているのだ。むしろ感謝してほしいのだがな。どうしよう。
え、この人が先代の同志？
あなた方が来てからの半年、こんなのは守ってるなんて言いません。軟禁です。
それに、
Might even be
ハイラン
longer
ド王
than
国
5
が動き
minutes.
出したのも、あんたたちローランス軍がこの村を接収したからだろう。
This is a very important scene story-wise, but because I've skipped all of the cutscenes, it might be a bit vague. So the basic idea is that the Lord of Calamity held off this here dude, sacrificed this village, and in turn the previous shepherd, that is this dude, cursed him to forever be lonely, which were enough ingredients to turn him into the Lord of Calamity that we will face at the end of the game. Because being eternally lonely breeds malevolence, who would have thought?
カムランは確かに北の国境線としては重要な位置にある。ここを抑えたら両国とも自在に首都に兵を進められる。彼らもないがしろにはしないはずだ。信じるんですか？あの将軍の言葉を。彼らがどうであれ、私たちが信じるのを忘れてはいけません。家族を持てぬ同士の我が身。みんなやミューズは私が守る。必ず。
始まりの村はヘルダルフに接収されたんだな。
そして戦火に巻き込まれていったんです。まあでも確かにほっとくわけないよね。
ミクリオ、どうかしたか？ああ、これじゃマオテラスに悪意を向けてるも同然だな。カゴが失われて当然だ。まだ先はあるだろう。神殿の方に向かおう。うん。
Now we have a few shorter scenes.
マオテラス様を連れ出したことに気づいてるんじゃ。
いや、ローランスとしては北の大国への牽制の意味の方が強い。開戦の名目が欲しいんだろう。
馬鹿げてる。
全くだわ。でもそれが人間。
だな。これだけはいつの時代も変わらないね。
同志様の話だと、神殿が汚されて村の加護がなくなりつつあるって。
まさかマオテラス様が氷魔に？
Yep. Yep,
どうし
he
たの
is.
信じよう。命に変えてもそれだけは阻止すると言ってくださってる。
けどよ、同志様を失うぐらいなら、いっそみんなで疎開した方がいいのかもしれないぜ。
ミケル様にそんなことができるわけがありませんわ。
ああ、同志だからね。マオテラスを汚れのさなか置き去りになんて考えもしないと思う。
スレイさん。
Now here's hoping that that isn't the correct way to go.
こんな片田舎の村
Yep.
が北の大国制圧の足がかりになるのなら、同志などにいくら疎まれても安いものよ。
I doubt that's Sir Eldolf.
敵の襲撃です。
北の大国が来たか？
いえ、ハイランド軍のようです。
なかなかにつられぬものよ。兵をまとめろ。撤収する。
反撃しないのですか？
ハイランドとの小競り合いに兵を失えと？愚の骨頂よ。
こうなってはこの村はただのゴミくずってことだ。撤収するぞ。伝令急げ。
ありえない。村の人たちの幸せを何だと思ってんだ。
この村が滅びたのはこんなくだらない理由だったのか。
Oh, come on, this is an honor.
スレイさん。
干渉できないのは
Well, there's one more thing before we can skip cutscenes.
ヘルダルフは何をしているんだ？
ヘルダルフは村を捨てて
ローランスの犬がこんな山奥でこそこそと。あっちにはいるぞ。
同志様、ミューズ様が神殿に。
なんだって？
ローランス軍に救助を求めに。
けどヘルダルフはもう逃げてる。ニュース、無事でいてくれ。
神殿に急ごう。あ、
Yes, we do run in another direction than Michael has gone, and we're both going to destruct. I do not understand this game sometimes. I think we have one final scene? Or two? Two. First have this one.
ここは広場あたり？終わらないのはまだ先があるってことね。
まだあるのか。ミクリオ。
そろそろ全部だろう。ちゃっちゃと見て帰ろうじゃないの。なあ。
なんということじゃ。汚れがひどくて気分が悪くなってきた。
このありえないほどの強大な汚れはやはり。
ではマオテラスが。
Yes. Yes.
この最悪が影響して早産となったのであろうか。母も子も報われんの。
And from here on out, it's a cutscene. Which I also did not realize in my PB, so that should got a bit of time. I realized it way too late.
戻ったな。
Hello, Maven. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to beat you. Oh, this is also a cutscene. Cool. Might be another cutscene? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Now good. And get involved in another war. Stefan traveled. I've got more activities to reach. And I'm 3 minutes ahead again. What? Okay. I guess skipping the cutscene in time did help. Now don't run into enemies like I did in the PB. Yes, thank you. Go to Grand Forest. There. Yeah, come on. And just like last time, they started the war. And just like last time, we're supposed to stop it. Last Stondale and front of Westgate, sure. Yeah? Yeah, yes. Some eavesdropping always helps.
勝手なことばかり言いやがって。
そうだ。戦ってハイランドを追い返せよ。頼む。落ち着いて聞いてくれ。
Also, people want the war. And we're still going to try to stop it. Anyhow, another drinking break. I just noticed escape. Tick tock, tick tock. Anyhow, here's a lady you have never seen before. No, I'm not. Jeez, damn you! How does it save another minute? What? That fight was awful. Sure, I guess. I don't mind saving a minute randomly, just somewhere. Well, time to get to Pendrago. Come on. Credit gestures.
ハイランド軍の陣地にアリーシャさんもいるんでしょうか。
こんなことになって苦しんでるだろうな。
バカ。
ロゼ、一人で無茶を。
今気をもんでもどうにもなりませんわ。
ロゼが動くとしたら夜だ。夜を待とう。
I think this was the point where Zephy forced himself into the party time and time again. So... I'm ahead far enough, I can check. It's not like this will cost me to run or anything.
を探ってみましょう。ロゼさんに会えるかもしれませんわ。
待った。
Oh, he forces him into the party here already. Sure. Oh well, nothing I can do. Probably faster to do this. Yeah. I need to change stuff in there because this one is freaking. Yeah, this is fine. Do not fight with Zephy. Zephy absolutely sucks.
苦しんでるだろうな。
バカ正直だものね。誰かさんと同じで。
スレイ。
I shoot from the other side. Oh. Oops. Fuck, we're in. Oh, damn, I missed the checkpoint. That's a lot more walking than I want. That's a lot more annoying than I want. Want to exit point near the southern entrance of Marland, but well,
直命が下り次第、総力をもってローランス軍を殲滅する。これは
can't warp anywhere because I have to get out. Then I can warp.
陣地にアリーシャはいなかった。レディーレイクに行ってみよう。
けど、アリーシャさんを頼れば、マルト。ハンさんが氷魔だと教えることになりますが、傷つくわね、あの子。
それでも、アリーシャ
で Can I not warp anywhere? Or did I just have to finish that skit? Okay, they just had to stop talking, apparently. Oh boy, that's absurd. Well, that's free time loss. Well, now we're going to escort Alicia to the battlefield. And for, I hope, just a single battle, if I can make the wind stepping last, we'll have Alicia back in. And afterwards, she'll just be gone for good. Until you play the DLC, but that's something entirely different. Also, yes, her master betrayed her. And I am not able to get through this within a minute. Yep, I lost. Yeah.
今、古代語で書かれた石碑が見えたぞ。
Yeah, the one stepping last. Cool.
ライラ、マルトランは何の氷馬なんだ。
それが正体が見えないのです。
わかるのは手強いって。
Fighting her takes like 3 seconds. That's not the problem. Ah, 30 seconds to that? That's a shame. Okay, and now I can return to the battlefield. And I don't think it matters from which side I enter. Oh wait, yeah, I have to get to the dragon.
Laila, あれは
生まれてしまった。
I hope this is the fastest site to enter. I think it is. Then it should be right over here. Yeah, dragons
な
are
んとか
good
で
there.
きるのあれを
And yes, this is a 3-phase boss battle that will have 3 phases of the dragon getting utterly obliterated. Which is unfortunate, because this is good music. At least it would have been.
はいドラゴンを倒したんですものね
Oh, I disagree with that.
スレイのどうして
I did not touch that tree.
石碑か
Okay, onwards to the last one now. Wait, I hope we can do my teleport. Nope. Eh, too bad. That's not going.
絶景ポイントが近くにありそうだ
Very cool. I'll check it out on our
スレ
playthrough.
アリーシャとルーカスだ 周囲に何かありそうだぞ
Okay, so we beat the dragon, fixed the problem that there was war, and now Alicia and Sergei are off to do some negotiating on the exact nonsense that is trying to solve a war. But at the very least, the people agree that they don't want a war, which, well, there was a cutscene, but there are a lot of cutscenes where, anyhow, in that cutscene you see people of both camps drinking together, having fun together, more of that nonsense. As for our current goal, we're headed into the beginning of the game.
これがあのアロダイトの森だなんて
Heading back to our hometown, Elysia. Unfortunately, it appears that the blessing which grants cast over the domain is gone for some reason. So, this forest is a tiny bit darker than we were used to. I think it is this way. It's definitely not this way. It's definitely this way. And then here. Try and avoid that wolf. Try and avoid that. Never mind trying to avoid it. Anything over here? Yes, another wolf. Which... Oh, come on! Stupid man. Those wolves are annoyingly fast enemies. And especially if there's no room to dodge them, it's annoying. Ah, that's another nice time save. Heading into the final dungeon of the run. Final set of dungeons. Then we're done. It's probably going to be world record. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, go for it. And unlike in the PP, I actually activated the checkpoint in here. Which would save another, I don't know, 40 seconds of walking. Now come on, go through the door. It's not hard. Yeah, skip. I don't need this cutscene. And now we have this, which is a giant pain to navigate. And I'm really just trying to follow the enemies, because they generally give a nice path. Oh boy, I should win speed. Keep forgetting. There's no cutscene? Seriously? No cutscene? I guess. I'll just avoid all this. There's no need. And we're doing the exact same thing again. Because why not? We only fought 2 of our armadas. We need to fight the other 2. Let's see what's goblin there. All the way out there. Yeah. There's only a cutscene after the second. Okay. Cool. And we're moving on to the final dungeon in the game, which is not actually this one. This is just the gateway. Wouldn't even say it's a real dungeon. Just walk straight ahead. And then we can go on to Artorias' throne, which is this mess. If you have played Tales of Zestiria, you will recognize a lot of that, but I will not get into that because then I'd have to pretty much do several more streams to get all of that explained. Also, please win stepping last. I need to get just a few rooms in before enemies start. That's too late, wasn't it? Yep. Yep, that was too late. Damn it. So in this dungeon we don't really have to do anything, we have to just walk the correct path, burn a few cobwebs every now and then, and that's about it. We'll generally be following the towers that are on all sides of the center. It's just the intended route through the dungeon, there's not really much we can do about it. Oh, I need to fight something. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I'm not going to fight something. I should have just done the wyvern. Okay, that is one stack, that is... not amazing. I think the PB went in the wrong door, so might be gaining some time. At the wind stepping, doesn't look all that great. Ah, come on, go through the door. This is just a door. And this is the final tower, so we'll be coming up to the end boss, the final boss. And yeah, I don't know how this is not a world record. The current world record is, I think, 459 something? 459.04 or something. Unless I missed a run that hasn't been proved yet, which might entirely be the case. I did not want to. Yeah, this will be that long. There's no way to do this fast enough. I can't kill Heldolf in a minute. Especially not with this cutscene. I can kill him fast, but... because this is the trigger for cutscene. Close enough. Uh, apparently he's already. Oh, I'm just going to skip this one. No, you need to use green sector. Thank you. Okay, sure. You idiot! Jeez! Don't. Ah. I should prioritize defense earlier. Foray cannot be attacking because that should waste a lot of time. Oh, this was the trick. Oh, damn. I could have definitely switched. Will you please stagger, you idiot? Thank you! Oh boy. This is fun now. Coming up on time. We still have one walking session and this is a cutscene which we can skip. And now we're just going to walk ahead for, I don't know, probably moving time even. Okay, and coming up on time. Okay, 3:31:05. That was a run. The end game was acceptable, though. I held off should have died faster. The early game was atrocious. And the mid game was also atrocious. I guess it's a run. I should definitely be able to beat this again. Like, there are so many splits which I did not gold where I could have golded them. Anyhow, that's it for the stream. I'm not doing another run. Thanks everyone for watching, if you're still here. And I'll let this cutscene play out and then have a nice day.
ありがとう。
Okay. Where? There. Yeah. Why on earth is the mute button above the button that we use to do the fire of Lila and Chief? That is just, I don't know.